Every fashion magazine tells you to dress your age after 50. But Rosella Jardini? She spent decades proving that philosophy is complete nonsense. At 72, this Italian fashion icon continues to wear bold patterns, dramatic silhouettes, and unapologetic luxury, and she looks absolutely magnificent doing it. The woman who shaped Moschino's irreverent spirit for nearly 2 decades understands something most fashion advice completely misses. Confidence isn't about following rules. It's about breaking them with intention. If you're tired of being told to fade into beige cardigans and sensible shoes, Jardini's approach offers a masterclass in dressing with both sophistication and rebellion. Today, we're exploring 9 fashion rules she completely ignores and why you should follow her lead. 1. She refuses to fade into neutral territory. The fashion industry whispers that women over 50 should embrace quiet luxury and stick to safe neutrals. Jardini laughs at this notion while draped in jewel tones and rich, saturated colors that would make a peacock envious. Her reasoning is simple. Color has the power to energize not just your wardrobe, but your entire presence. When you choose vibrant hues, you're making a statement that you refuse to disappear. Jardini understands that color can actually be more flattering than neutrals. The right emerald green or royal purple can bring warmth to your complexion and light to your eyes in ways that beige simply cannot. Try swapping that safe navy blazer for a rich burgundy or deep forest green. Choose a bright silk scarf to elevate a simple outfit, or invest in one statement piece in a color that makes you feel alive. If you're worried about looking too bold, start with jewel tones. They are sophisticated by nature, but infinitely more interesting than another black dress. 2. She embraces pattern like an old friend. While fashion experts suggest women over 50 should avoid busy prints, Jardini treats patterns as her personal art collection. From intricate florals to geometric designs, she understands that patterns add visual interest and can actually be more forgiving than solid colors. They camouflage while they captivate. The key to Jardini's pattern mastery lies in her understanding of scale and proportion. She pairs bold prints with simpler pieces, creating balance without boredom. Patterns can also serve as conversation starters and express personality in ways that solid colors simply cannot match. Try incorporating one patterned piece into your outfit as the focal point, then let everything else support it. Choose patterns that reflect your personality. If you love gardens, embrace florals. If you're drawn to architecture, try geometric prints. Don't worry about the old rules about matching patterns. Jardini often mixes prints with stunning results, and you can too with practice. 3. She treats texture as her secret language. Fashion advice often overlooks texture entirely, focusing only on color and cut. But Jardini speaks fluent texture. Silk jacquards, luxurious velvets, and rich brocades are her vocabulary of choice. She knows that texture adds depth and sophistication to any outfit, creating visual interest even in simple silhouettes. Jardini works with custom-made pieces in rare fabrics and luxurious Chanel haute couture purple and gold silk jacquard, understanding that the fabric itself can be the star of the show. Texture also has practical benefits. It can add structure to flowing pieces or soften harsh lines in tailored garments. Try mixing textures within a single outfit. Pair a smooth silk blouse with a textured tweed skirt, or add a velvet blazer to jeans and a cotton tee. Don't be afraid of fabrics that have presence. A beautifully textured piece can elevate your entire look. If you're concerned about texture looking too much, start with subtle variations like a silk shirt with a slight sheen or a sweater with an interesting knit pattern. 4. She redefines age-appropriate silhouettes. The fashion police insist that women over 50 should hide their bodies under loose, shapeless clothing. Jardini completely rejects this notion, choosing silhouettes that celebrate her figure rather than camouflage it. She works with her tailor to create pants, long dresses, summer jumpsuits, and 1920s-style tunics that flatter her body while expressing her personal style. Her approach proves that age-appropriate is a meaningless term. What matters is body-appropriate and personality-appropriate. Jardini understands that good tailoring can make any silhouette work, and that confidence is the most flattering accessory of all. Try silhouettes you might have abandoned but once loved. The key is perfect fit rather than perfect age adherence. Don't be afraid of structure. A well-tailored piece that hugs your curves in the right places is infinitely more flattering than a tent-like garment that hides everything. 5. She accessorizes without apology. Most style guides suggest that mature women should keep accessories minimal and understated. Jardini treats this advice like the fashion crime it is. Her accessories are bold, meaningful, and unapologetically present, from statement jewelry to luxurious handbags that serve as extensions of her personality. Jardini knows that accessories are often the first thing people notice and the last thing they forget. They're your opportunity to inject personality, luxury, and conversation starters into even the simplest outfit. A stunning piece of jewelry or an exceptional handbag can transform your entire presence. Try treating accessories as investments rather than afterthoughts. Choose one significant piece, perhaps a beautiful vintage brooch, a statement necklace, or a quality handbag, and let it anchor your outfit. Don't worry about matching everything perfectly. Jardini often mixes metals and styles with sophisticated results. 6. She mixes high and low without hierarchy. Fashion snobs insist on complete designer wardrobes or total high street humility. Jardini practices fashion democracy, mixing luxury pieces with more accessible finds without any shame or explanation. She pairs vintage Moschino wool pants with Aspesi shirt and Hermes leather hiking boots, creating looks that are both accessible and aspirational. This approach makes exceptional style achievable rather than impossible. Jardini understands that good style isn't about price tags. It's about proportion, quality, and personal expression. Mixing high and low pieces also keeps your wardrobe interesting and prevents that catalog look that comes from shopping entirely within one price point. Try anchoring affordable pieces with one luxury investment or vice versa. A beautiful silk scarf can elevate a simple t-shirt and jeans, while great-fitting jeans can ground an expensive blouse. Focus on quality over quantity, and don't let price tags dictate your style choices. 7. She refuses fast fashion's timeline. The fashion industry insists we should constantly update our wardrobes with each season's trends. Jardini operates on her own timeline, investing in pieces she loves and wearing them for years, even decades. She understands that true style is timeless, not trendy. This approach is both sustainable and sophisticated. When you choose pieces you genuinely love, rather than pieces you think you should love, you create a wardrobe that serves you, rather than enslaves you. Jardini's approach also allows for the development of a signature style, rather than a constant chase after someone else's vision. Try buying fewer pieces, but investing more thought and money in each purchase. Ask yourself if you'll still love a piece in 5 years, not 5 minutes. Build a wardrobe around classic silhouettes in colors and fabrics that speak to you personally. Then add trendy accessories if you want to acknowledge current fashion. 8. She treats fashion as self-care, not vanity. Society often dismisses women's interest in fashion as vanity, especially as we age. Jardini reframes this narrative entirely. For her, dressing well is an act of self-respect and self-care. She believes that classy doesn't mean boring, and approaches her style with both sophistication and joy. This mindset shift is revolutionary. When you dress well for yourself rather than for others' approval, you reclaim agency over your image and your confidence. Jardini's approach proves that caring about your appearance isn't shallow. It's an investment in how you feel and how you navigate the world. Try reframing your morning dressing routine as a form of self-care rather than a chore. Choose pieces that make you feel powerful, beautiful, or simply happy. Don't apologize for taking time with your appearance or for investing in pieces that bring you joy. 9. She embodies fashion as philosophy. Most people treat fashion as decoration. Jardini treats it as philosophy, a way of communicating her values, her confidence, and her refusal to accept limitations. Her approach to fashion reflects her belief in playing with classics and her obsession with quality, showing that style can be both intellectual and emotional. When you approach fashion as philosophy rather than mere clothing, every choice becomes intentional. You're not just getting dressed, you're making statements about who you are and how you want to move through the world. Jardini's philosophy proves that style can be a form of resistance against ageism and conformity. Try developing your own fashion philosophy. What do you want your clothes to communicate? What values do you want to express through your style choices? When you can answer these questions, every shopping trip and every morning routine becomes an opportunity to live authentically rather than apologetically. Rosella Jardini's approach to fashion after 50 isn't about following rules. It's about writing your own. Her style proves that age can bring liberation rather than limitation, sophistication rather than safety. The only fashion rule that truly matters is this: wear what makes you feel like the most authentic version of yourself. Everything else is just noise.